Morning, guys, or afternoon. Good afternoon from Hong Kong. I'm slowly getting the Silcoflexing done. I don't know if you can see it. You can see over there, there's looks like a skull and crossbones on a boat. It's called the Black Junk. That thing almost sunk the other day, so spent time putting in new builds, new float. It's a friend of mine's boat. He's trying to sell it. But again, it's an open cruiser, and having lots of problems with it. But anyway, back to the Bigfoot. Again, all of the things have Silcoflex, top and bottom. I've got to now go and take the grinder with 80 grit. You know, the grinder, with 4,000 RPM, and just zip the bottom of all the handrails and get whatever varnish is left on the bottom. And then that one, it's the last one I have to do. But I just got back from a shipyard, and they had one of these, and it's looking like she's gonna fit. She's definitely gonna fit. And I just got to cut a little off, but this one is like this other one that doesn't match. So let's see if I can get two more and I can replace that. But again, it's a little bit, just a little bit wider, I think. But anyway, it's still the same pattern. If you can see it, still basically the same pattern. It's off just a little bit. It's a little bit fatter. But it's kind of at an angle, so I'm going to have to chisel that flat. This is at an angle as well. But I'm going to have to strip this one down. I'm going to take this all out. I'm not sure, I might even have to replace that chunk of wood there. But this area is the last one I have to do. And then I've got to go and sand. And I do have until Friday. Today is Tuesday. So hopefully on Thursday or Friday, I can get all this done. Get a coat of varnish on it. Even on that, I'll get that down just to make it look somewhat presentable. But as long as these sides are done, then I can always go back to disassembling all that, because it looks like this weekend we're going to get rain. And if I have all these posts done, maybe one or two coats of varnish, make me happy. And I got to do the white Silcoflex where the wood meets the top deck, on the inside and on the outside. So, but that's where we're at. All right, guys. But I'm one step closer. It's the last one I have to replace, and hopefully, if I can actually get two more of these, I would like to actually replace these two that don't match, because that one doesn't match, and that one doesn't match. That one's just rotten, and I have no idea what happened to that. Don't know if termites got to it or something, but there's no termites there, and there's underneath it there's no termites. It's soft wood, but it's just from the weather and that. But anyway, it's gonna get replaced with solid wood, solid teak. Okay, guys, be good, be safe, be well. Bye bye. All right, I have no idea what time it is. I'm going to say good morning or good afternoon. One of the two. New development. As I've been cleaning some of this up, this whole thing's just got to go. As you can see behind it, I've kind of scraped off the big stuff. But, I don't know, you can't see it. But it is so far gone, I've got to either replace the entire thing or do something different with it. Now the mast, again, I'm going to keep the mast. The mast is going to stay. But what to do here, it's a lot of teak. The few pieces that I bought was pretty expensive. But now looking at the whole thing, and it's so far gone, you can see how far it is. Just dry rot. Again, it just wasn't protected from the elements, and it just the Hong Kong sun is just so powerful all summer long. So it's just too far gone. I'd have to replace the entire thing. And right now, if I were to buy the Teak, it kind of goes into the bathroom budget, because I'm putting in a Tecma Silence Plus and the shower and all that. Because again, when you got a project, you got to follow your budgets. And again, on a retired income, got to go back to the drawing board on this. This is, throwing a wrench into the gears here. So I don't know. I got to figure out what I got to do here. But the mass is getting there. I kind of, when I was grinding, I kind of, because it was at a really bad angle, so the all round. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this off, and I'm going to have, it's like an upside down U, and it'll be stainless, and there'll be a stainless steel post, a light bar, because you have to have your all round anchor light at the top. Then I have to have 180 degree forward. And then down below here will be a 180 white for aft, and then plus you have to have your two reds, red and a red, and that's not under command. So if anything were to happen, you put up your not under command lights, the two reds, then everyone around you can see that you don't have any control of your vessel, and someone will give you assistance while you'll be on the VHF radio, modip. And so then I'm also going to have a yellow 180 aft, and that's for undertow. But then I've got every required navigational light on the mast, so that'll be above the bimini, and talking with the Marine Department, the generator, the wind turbine genset, I just have to have the all-round at the very top, just above it. The way that the blades are, said that blades are, it's pretty much just like if you see on a sailboat. Like here, if you look up on the mast on that sailboat there, you've got your anemometer and all that stuff on there, but the all-round is below that. But that is the largest structure, that's so that generator, so I don't have to go above the blades, which is good. But again, I will have every navigation light on that bar, plus I'm going to have the TV aerial, so if it comes, here's the mast, here's the all-round at the top, I'm going to have an arm come out, and then, because this is threads into it, I think it's 1.25 inch thread. But anyway, so that'll be up above there, and then I'll have the two wind turbines sitting up there. But I got to figure out what I'm going to do here. Stainless steel guy was just over here a while ago. I've just got to take this out, but he's got the measurement, and then it's going to be kind of at an angle, and we're going to have 3 bolts that are going to go through it, and it'll be just sandwiched there. Hold the light post up, and then everything can go behind the mast there, and I'll probably have to drill down, and I don't like the wires coming over that way. I'd rather go down. I can still cap that up because of that large piece of teak. Other than that, I have replaced that post, so the post is there. I've just got to sand it down, Silca-Flex around stuff right now, but that kind of looks like she grew there, so that's looking good. I've even on all these handrails, and that I've gone, if you can kind of see, I've just gone over it with 180 grit on the grinders. You can see that grinder, but it's 80 grit. I've gone, then I have to go over with the dual action sander, but I've even got the undersides to all of these. So we're stripping it totally down, and now tomorrow, from sun up to sundown, all I'll be doing is sanding the radiuses. And once that is done, I will be at a place where I can actually varnish. So, be able to varnish all of this wood. I'm still just going to go and just give a coat of varnish over this back piece there. I just don't know what to do with that. I didn't think it was that far gone. I thought it was only a couple pieces. But there you go. When you start opening this stuff up, you open up a whole new can of worms. To be expected. but doesn't fit into the budget right now, so I'm probably going to have to just put on a quick temporary coat just to kind of seal it. I'm not going to do anything fancy with it, but as long as it's sealed. And once I get these all done, then that'll be out of the way, and then I'll be able to go and put in a textured coat of the polyester urethane, the anti-slip coat on this, so it'll be set and ready. Other than that, it's coming along really good. Again, this summer, once again, budgets from where this joint is, I'm going to go over to that joint and I'll replace that all as well. So maybe when I do that, I'll take on that. But we'll just get it cosmetically acceptable right now. And then the light mast will be up to code, up to full navigation international code. So I'll have not under command, under tow, everything will be set. So then what's on this little front one, this was that, this little ledge there. This was the 180 white, and that was for forward, and then that was all around, but just not up high enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn this into some kind of like courtesy little LED spotlight, because if there's a rattan sofa here, just some atmosphere lighting or something like that. Make something, I don't know. But that's all that's going to be for, because I'm not going to be using this anymore. It'll all be on the main mast. So, but I had the bimini up, and bimini's nice. So, today I'll be able to get pretty much all these railings so no water is going to soak into any crevice or crack. It'll all just be just the surface. But got a few more days again, a few more days of days like this. It's kind of smoggy, but it was cloudy this morning, but the sun's kind of peeking through it. Anyway, that's what's going on. Just a little update. So, all right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Be good, be safe, be well. Bye-bye. All right, hello from Hong Kong. Well, I'm one step closer. I've got, this has all been sanded, the mast anyway. This, I'm going to leave it, I'm just going to seal it up the way it is, because I've got to come back and replace the whole thing. All the posts are all sanded. They are all sanded, ready for a coat of varnish. Now, where the wood meets the top deck, I've got white Silkaflex in there, sealed up both sides. I just need to, I ran out of the white Silkaflex. So I've got to go around this, go around the front here, and once I have that in, I can start varnishing in the back, working my way forward. By that time, it'll have a decent skin on it, because I'm really not putting a lot of varnish over it. It's just to seal it, because the polyester urethane is going to go up to the top of the line. Because I mask it off, and we just put it in. Because again, there was just so much neglect, and there was some rotten wood. So I went in with small chisels, got rid of that, and the Silkaflex just filled it in. But it's, again, this marine ply underneath this has that fiberglass on it, and then it has that polyester fill, then the polyester urethane paint. So anyway, so that's where I'm at, and probably in the next couple hours I gotta run. I'm gonna grab some more white Silkaflex, put that in. So now on the next video that you will see, this will have the first coat of varnish on it. The wood will actually be sealed. So I had to take the hatch off so I can varnish in around that, but it's ready. It's ready for varnish. Every crack where there's a joint, it's got Silkaflex in it, and so I'm going to seal up the wood, then I can start that's a project for a later date, but it will be clean and happy again. It's going to be a happy boat. It's a happy Bigfoot. Alright, so stay tuned for the varnishing, guys. Be good, be safe, be well. Bye-bye. Well, folks, that is the color of honey. I've got a first coat. Mast, it's got a coat. I put a coat over that. Again, that's going to have to come out, but it looks presentable. But all of this has been all sealed with Silkaflex all the way around. It's good to go. First coat, I've used 15% of a thinner to the varnish, and it's a cool day, but humidity is really low, and the varnish just sucked right in. It just wanted that varnish, and it's really bit into it. I got a good bite, so now every other layer, it's going to be good. It's looking really, really nice. So the hard work has paid off. Sanding these, the radiuses, all these, it's just a really time-consuming job. But man, it looks good now. Now, by the time I get the third or fourth coat on, it's gonna look gorgeous. So the boat has very little neglect on any of the railings, on the bow and on the top. I haven't done the salon area in that yet. And then the hull will do that in the shipyard. But right now, what was it? I think it's about, to have a shipyard do that here, his quote, I think it was 210,000 Hong Kong dollars. So, I don't know, but it's quite a bit. So, and anyway, just wanted to go over and show what it looks like. It's looking really, really, really good. So it's done. I've got it sealed off, and now it's just, I can start to focus on the priority jobs now. Doing the wiring, getting the 24 volt inverter in, just getting everything, all the conveniences that I want off of my DC battery bank. And then just come up here on one of those afternoons and give it a wet sand and give it another coat. But right now, I'm extremely, extremely happy. It's so much better now than when it was. So, alright, take a look at it, guys, because I'm impressed. I'm pretty proud of myself. And I did have help doing this. I'm not going to take 100% of the credit. Couldn't have done it as fast as I have done it without the assistance that I've had. So, and a big thanks goes out for that help, as it was very, very well needed. But it has scars. I don't know, I just can't stop looking at it. And the sun's going down, so you can kind of see it still has a little bit of a shine, even though it's just the first coat. But it looks good. Let that cure overnight. Hopefully we have a sunny day tomorrow and I could maybe get on a second coat. I just got to wet sand all of it down. Wet sanding doesn't take as much time as taking off all the varnish. So, but looks great. Alright, I give it 2 thumbs up for a job well done. Alright guys, be good, be safe, be well. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.